Hi, fellows. Love. Human love is not just about the romantic aspect. The human being loves first as a child, then as a partner, then as a parent, but not always. Someone remains in the child phase, other in that of partner, others in that of parent. There is another type of love which concerns life as a whole. People call it universal love, but those who use this term often don't even know what they are talking about. Universal love can only be lived in union with me, says the I am. From that point, it can be transformed into other types of love, depending on situation and needs. Getting to this love does not necessarily require having lived others, as if they were preparatory. Indeed, they are like temptations, albeit beneficial not to reach the real destination of love. The difficulties arise when, not yet having the union with me, say the I am, the human being tries to live more than one type of love, giving priority to the past type. Or when the other person is looking for a type of love different that you are looking for. For example, when you are a son, there are no contrasts, but when you become a romantic partner, you must both give priority to romantic love. If one of both remain mainly son, the couple experiences conflict because it's not a real couple. When you are now a parent, both partners must prioritize parenting love. Otherwise, conflicts arise. And if a couple existed with this type of conflict, it ceases to exist. They need to separate, if not in fact, at least ideally. When you are a parent in the kind of love you feel you can have a partner, you both must feel the priority for parent love. Obviously, it is not enough to say it, it is necessary to feel it inside spontaneously and naturally. The same principle also applies to love for me, says the I am. If you love me, this can only be absolutely a priority. In case you have children, this can no longer be your priority. And if in this situation you have a partner who does not live the union with me, or at least does not yearn for it, there will be conflicts. Many yearn for romantic love. If there are children, this will be very difficult or impossible. There are exceptions, but they are particular and complex cases where problems and conflicts exist, but not between the two partners. Solution must be found differently from case to case, and a wise and trusted external opinion is needed. If there are no children, if a couple exists, romantic love can last. At certain age, it will change into another type of love, which in the end will be for me. The fact that it can last is not a guarantee that it will be, because there are infinite other factors that define the couple. The first is that the energies, male and female, are in their right place, and it is a more unique than rare fact. Other factors are added, such as overcoming the leveling of energies, which determines the phase in which the attraction ceases. If the leveling is not prevented, or if it is not remedied as soon as it occurs, In all these cases, conflicts will occur. When this occurs, a stable romantic union will be impossible, and instead it will be waves. This is what they call love-hate. Of course, this type of conflictual love is also destined to gradually deteriorate until the couple no longer exists. Established that only very rare cases of romantic love can last until realization and throughout life, it becomes evident that 99% of couples reach the end of romantic love. There are, however, many happy couples, also like the ones in which both have passed to the love of parents. They, because all the difficulties described, and they are not all exist, are rare and are brought as exemplary into society. In fact, they are the foundation of society, given that for now the future of humanity is tied to the possibility of procreation. But it won't always be this way. If you are united with me, says the I am, when you finally reach love for me, for life and union with me, you can experience all kinds of love. Each of them you will experience it as an absolute love, and it will be a great gift for those who receive it, even if they usually will feel it and live it fully, but will not be able to understand it. It will not even be able to hold it, except with some limitation of time or of quantity. If you give too much energy, the person collapses and falls into his worst latent flows. Energy must be limited, but this is impossible if it already flows. It would be like curbing love. So it should be donated to as many people as possible, or yourself will perish and you may even die. Without underlining it too much, this aspect should not be hidden. In return, the same person will have the love, strength, and wisdom to understand and accept, will only be able to consider himself free in all her relationships. In these terms, a couple that is formed can also last very long, even a lifetime. The traditional couple, for couples without children, want to do their best to stay together without conflict. They must commit themselves to harmonizing male and female energies. On this theme, there is other material of mine under the theme of twin flames and the pair of forces. Unfortunately, as long as the couple exists, they get along so well that hardly anyone takes care of these aspects, until conflicts are now present. In some cases, it is still possible to remedy with the right commitment. Otherwise, only desperation remains, in fact, or at least ideally. Without prejudice to the fact that love is possible only if one is not forced, love is the gift that makes human beings happier. This is why they are so sought after. So much is of great value, how rare and difficult to find and to preserve or renew itself. On this topic, I am going to bring you more news to make everyone more likely to be able to live it, if not forever, at least as much as possible. Thank you.